Hi everyone, I'm Joel Woods, North American Sales Manager for MacDon Industries. Today, I have the privilege of revealing MacDon's next generation of FlexDrapers. In 2004, we turned the industry upside down when introducing the first FlexDraper to the market. And today, we're ready to do it again with the new FD2 series of FlexDrapers. This is a project we've been working on for several years. We've got 20 years of FlexDraper history poured into the FD2 and over 16,000 hours of testing in this product alone. Testing done all around the globe in a wide variety of crops and conditions. In Canada, the United States, Brazil, Australia, New Zealand, Germany, France, and the United Kingdom. Along with the testing comes the knowledge gained from working and listening to our field reps, our dealers, and most importantly, our customers. All this brought us to the development and now release of the new FD2 series FlexDraper. Put it simply, the FD2 offers more capacity, more speed, more flex. If you only remember three things about this incredible machine, it should be 20% more capacity, 30% more speed, and 70% more flex. Just like the FD2, we want to make things easy on you. So this video is organized into 5 sections: follow, cut, feed, ease, and more. Because like I said before, the FD2 is all about getting more. Okay, let's start off by talking about all the ways the FD2 follows the ground. With the FD2, you're getting up to 70% more flex from the improved 3-section flexible draper deck. The 30, 35, 40, and 41-foot models all come standard with a double reel configuration, but now we offer a triple reel configuration as well. The triple reel is optional on the 40-foot headers and comes standard on the 45 and 50-foot FD2 models. That's right, MacDon now offers a 41-foot and a 50-foot FD2 FlexDraper, but more on that later. These new triple reels mirror the flexing points of the draper deck, delivering an even closer reel-to-cutter bar relationship over that of the double reel configuration. The small, critical gap between the ends of the reel fingers and the cutter bar has always been the FlexDraper's key to delivering smooth, consistent heads-first feeding. And with the triple reel configuration, it's even tighter over the entire width of the header. Keeping the FD2 gliding along the surface of the ground is MacDon's active float system. Integrated but independent of the combine's auto header height control, the simple mechanical system supports up to 97% of the header's weight. The active float system provides an instant float response, allowing the FD2 to cut extremely close to the ground without pushing dirt. Working together with the FD2's flex, the active float keeps the header flush on the ground even in extremely hilly conditions. Okay, on to an exciting new performance option for the FD2. The FlexFloat technology we just talked about gets turned up, way up, 18 inches to be exact, with the new Contour Max contour wheels. These wheels allow the header to follow the field's contours with the wings unlocked, leaving a consistent stubble height while cutting from 1 inch to 18 inches off the ground. The contour wheels are adjusted in the cab and on the go. Cut cleaner, cut faster, cut more. MacDon's clear-cut, high-speed cutting system delivers clean cutting at up to 30% faster speeds. A big part of the increased performance of this new cutting system comes from MacDon's improved knife drive. It provides more torque to power through the most challenging cutting conditions. The durability of the knife drive is increased with a larger output shaft, a flywheel for smooth operation, and a direct hydraulic drive. With the clear-cut, high-speed cutting system, there are 2 unique knife guard options: pointed knife guards and plug-free knife guards. With similar characteristics to our previous pointed guard, but with improved geometry, the pointed knife guards are a multi-purpose knife guard, designed to glide along the surface of the ground at high cutting speeds. Plug-free knife guards are designed to get the knife as close to the ground as possible, while still protecting the blade from damaging debris in the field. Plug-free knife guards resist plugging even in the nastiest field conditions. Also new with the clear-cut, high-speed cutting system are the knife sections. These knife sections feature over 25% more cutting surface thanks to a longer blade and improved geometry. This increased cutting surface means longer lasting blades and a cleaner cut quality at higher ground speeds. Another great advantage of this new cutting system is the redesigned hardware. Fitted bolts make in-field knife section replacement quick and easy. When talking about cutting, a performance option worth mentioning is MacDon's VertiBlade vertical knife. Vertical knives reduce seed loss in tangled, shatter-prone crops like canola. The VertiBlade integrates seamlessly onto the header. Just hook it on and connect it in one move, hydraulics and all, with MacDon's quick latch end divider system. All right, now on to feeding. The FD2's all-new frame features an ultra-deep deck with 50-inch deep drapers. These massive drapers deliver up to 20% more capacity and perform with ease, cleanly feeding the biggest, bushiest, high-volume crops into the combine. An added bonus, the deeper drapers provide improved cutter bar visibility from the combine seat. Similar to the FD1, the patented reel features MacDon's uniquely shaped cam. The cam design allows the reel fingers to get underneath the lodge crop and pick it up before it's cut. The aluminum components on the reel not only look good, they help reduce the overall weight for improved efficiency. But more on this later. Header tilt control and fore and aft reel positioning lets you set the FD2 for the most challenging real-world harvesting conditions right from the cab. All new on the FD2 is our shatter guard reel positioning. Using MacDon's Set It Right multi-tool, this quick, simple adjustment sets the reel further back on the drapers, preventing shatter on the ground in tall, brittle, bushy crops like canola. The FD2 now comes standard with in-cab, side draper speed control for on-the-go adjustments of the side drapers. Whether your customer has a big, small, new, or old combine, the FeedMax crop feeding system can be custom configured to match any combine's performance. This feeding system features combine-tailored speed control and customized auger flighting to fit any combine's feeder house opening. Anyone cutting big, bushy, high-volume crops needs to take a good look at the upper cross auger performance option. The upper cross auger keeps those bushy crops on the drapers as they move to the center of the header. For the FD2s, it runs the full length of the header and is available on all our sizes. We all know that harvest time is go time. That's exactly why we put so much effort into making the FD2 easy to use. Like the FD1, the FD2 fits all major brand combines and integrates seamlessly for the best possible user experience. The FD2 is a multi-crop harvesting machine, switching from flex to rigid in the simple flip of a lever. This versatility means your customers can easily move from one crop type to another: cereals, oilseeds, beans, just about any crop in any condition. The Set It Right multi-tool is all you need to get the FD2 dialed in for harvesting success. Conveniently stored on board the header, this tool makes the following adjustments: set and adjust your header's flex and float, adjust the reel finger positioning, set the shatter guard reel positioning, adjust the reel drive chain tension, and remove or replace the end dividers. MacDon's quick latch end divider system makes it easy to hook on and connect the dividers in one move. This works for standard rod dividers, rice dividers, the vertical knives. The easy adjustments on the FD2 don't end there. There are simple, clear, easy to follow decals and adjustment procedures to set the flex and float. Yet another great performance option is MacDon's Easy Move transport system. This option is entirely self-contained on the header and sets up in just a few minutes. Like the previous models, machines equipped with this option can also use the transport wheels in field to stabilize the header. The FD2 is ready for enhanced performance with optional factory pre-plumbed hydraulics. Ordering the FD2 with this factory installed option makes adding popular performance options like the upper cross auger, vertical knives, and contour wheels a quick, easy, money-saving process for your dealership. Okay, here's the one we've all been waiting for, a 50-foot MacDon FlexDraper. A 50-foot header size with a 50-inch deep draper make the FD250 the highest capacity FlexDraper that MacDon has ever made, period. Exciting new header sizes don't stop there. We've got controlled traffic farms covered with a 41-foot double reel configuration. Here's the entire lineup for the 2022 FD2 ordering. 30-foot, 35-foot with optional double knife drive, 40-foot, 41-foot, 45-foot, and 50-foot configurations. When you first look at the all-new FD2, the most noticeable thing about the design is the addition of aluminum components. Aluminum components include reel end shields, reel sectors, and header back sheets. These components don't just look good. Like we said earlier, they help reduce the overall weight of the header, improving combine efficiency without compromising strength. And speaking of strength, as a MacDon dealer, you know that the MacDon brand always has and always will stand for reliability. Engineering rock-solid products is how we ensure this reliability, and the FD2 carries that tradition forward. The FD2 has an all-new and improved frame that features a superstructured 5-sided back tube. The solid backbone creates a durable platform to handle the increased capacity demands of the new 50-inch drapers. MacDon added a bunch of little extras onto each FD2 to keep the crop moving in the right direction. Standard on all FD2 models, the Clean Sweep Crop Keeper system includes angled reel fingers and tines on the reel ends, reel end shield crop paddles, reel end shield crop deflectors, inner end shield crop deflector fingers. All right, there you have it. That's the all-new MacDon FD2 FlexDraper. At the start of the presentation, I mentioned that if there's 3 things you should remember, they should be 20% more capacity, 30% more speed, and 70% more flex. And as you've seen, a whole lot more. On top of all the work and research that was done to bring the FD2 to the market, 2020 field trials put the FD2 FlexDrapers in diverse conditions in fields all over the world. The goal was to get our field teams prepared to support you with this exciting new product. Please reach out to your territory managers, product support reps, territory parts reps with any questions. They are excited and ready to help and support the new FD2 series to ensure it's a success for you and your customers. I want to wish you a safe and prosperous harvest and want to say thank you for your time, continued support, and trust in MacDon.